Hey guys, welcome back to Michele's Blackstone. So Blackstone Products has asked us, the Griddle Crew members, to share with you someone we are thankful for. Today I am here at Buy Me Toys and Comics to give the owners, Casey and Kelly, some homemade trail mix and some candied peanuts that I made on the Blackstone. Let me show you how I put it all together. All right guys, so for this cook, it is not a keto cook. We are making this as a Thanksgiving gift for some special people. So starting this out, we're gonna melt some butter and we're gonna melt some Worcestershire sauce. into a pot, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. So in with the butter, in with the sauce. I'm just gonna go there and we're gonna let that melt down together. My heat is on low. Let's get that cooking. So as the butter is over there melting, I do want to give a shout out. This is my Griddle Pro Inspo recipe. Shout out to Blackstone Betty. She is amazing. If you're not following her, make sure to check her out. But we are doing her recipe today for our gift for someone else. So start out by mixing your cereals into a bowl. We're just gonna mix everything in the bowl right now, and then we'll put it on the griddle here in a second. So why not? Okay, so we're gonna still put in our cereal here, throw the box, why not? We're gonna use Cheez-Its today. I'm a cheesy girl, let's throw in some Cheez-Its. I'm hoping the people I'm making this for loves those as well. Throw the box. We're gonna add in we have the thin pretzels. We're gonna put those in. Rye crisps. We also have some Cheetos that we're gonna put in. I have some mixed nuts and peanuts. So we're just gonna throw all that in and then see if our butter's done melting. I'm thankful for many things this Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my different families that I belong to. I'm thankful for, obviously, the Blackstone family that they have accepted me. I'm thankful for my Shore Smoke Seasoning family. That's something I'm using today. They're absolutely amazing. And then with the Army and relocating, I am thankful for a new family that has kind of welcomed us with open arms. That's who I'm making this recipe today, and I'll get into that in just a second. Now that the butter's melted, I'm gonna take it off and set it aside right over here. I'm gonna take our little Chex mixture here and I'm gonna put it all over the griddle, dumping it out. I have my Black Friday spatulas, guys. I'm gonna kind of spread this out, give it a couple tosses, mix it together here, and then just kind of lay it out. We are gonna toast this for about a minute or two before we add our butter. Now that we've let it sit on the griddle for about a minute or two, we're gonna add our butter mixture. So let's just add that right in and give it a toss. All right, guys, give this a toss a couple times. Want to get it all mixed up here. Let me just we're gonna let it flatten out here, and we are gonna add our seasoning. So the amazing people that I am making this for is not keto, and that's okay. But what I am thankful for them is when we relocated with the Army up to this area, we try to find something happy. And because moving is not always happy. So something that we found was Buy Me Toys and Comics in Mishawaka, Indiana. Such cool owners. Casey and Kelly are so amazing.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Casey.
And we're Buy Me Toys and Comics.
They did not hesitate to speak to us, to welcome us into their shop. One of the coolest comic book stores I've ever been into. They're just so down to earth and great people, and I'm very thankful for their hospitality and welcoming us. This is for them today, guys. Support your local small businesses. Speaking of small businesses, let's add our shore smoke seasoning. We're doing the garlic parmesan. Let's coat this very well. I'm also adding their legitimately. This is a great seasoning, and they're also coming out with one that's a spicy version, so that's awesome. You can pre-order it now. I also have a link of these great seasonings in my link tree. If anybody's interested, you can check those out there. All right, let's flip these, toss them. All right, now that it's done, I'm going to use my scoop, pull it off, and we're going to let this cool. Speaking of the little families I have, I also want to shout out Spaceman Knives. They have been amazing to me. Mrs. Spaceman, I love you to pieces. But I did want to give you guys a shout out also. So because Casey and Kelly are so amazing, I also wanted to make them some candied pecans and peanuts. So with this recipe, this is a Griddle Crew redo. I am shouting out Butch because this recipe is yours, my friend, and thank you so much for showing me how to do this. So I'm gonna take butter and kind of cut it up here. I'm doubling your recipe because I want to make enough of this for them and whoever their family. So not just pecans, but I'm adding peanuts. I'm gonna put my heat down on low. And we're gonna start this it's kind of gonna go fast from what I've seen. So when you go in to buy me toys and comics, Kelly and Casey make a point to know your name. I almost feel like it's Cheers when you go in, how everybody knows your name, and I love that. They make a point to put you on a friend level, help you out, make a point to remember you coming in and build that bond with you, and that's amazing to have in a new town. All right, so now we need to pull this off and let it cool. Once it's cooled, we're gonna break it apart. So I'm just gonna throw it down on some parchment paper and let it cool. I'm gonna kind of thin this out so it can cool a little faster. And to Kelly and Casey, if you're watching this video, I want you to know that you are loved by us. We love your shop. Thank you for being so awesome. I can't wait to deliver it to you.